There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Jennifer, I was wondering if I could get your opinion on something.
Of course. What is it?
Well, I have some business I've been trying to get to all day, and I was wondering what you thought Amanda's reaction would be if I asked her for a couple of hours off.
Oh, I don't think you'd meet with much resistance. I can't guarantee it, but she's been in a pretty good mood today. Has been for the last few weeks.
Really? Can I assume she found out who bought up Diane Ballard's stock?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. That's still a big concern, but she has taken care of some personal problems that were bothering her, and I think the pressure is off.
Ah, something to do with the divorce, then. I know she was going to court on that this morning.
Now, how did you find out about that? Amanda's been trying to keep that quiet. She doesn't like bringing her personal problems into the office.
Well, I happened to be wandering by the steno pool today, and I overheard overheard Vanessa telling 5 or 6 secretaries that Amanda was going to court today on her divorce.
I wish that surprised me, but it doesn't. Actually, yes, that's one of Vanessa's rumors that happens to be true.
Well, I'm glad it's going to be over for her, at least. I guess anybody who gets married these days also runs the risk of getting divorced sometime down the road.
You know, that's a pretty cynical point of view for somebody your age.
That's exactly what Morgan said to me when I was talking to her about it a couple days ago. By the way, has she heard anything more from that photographer in New York?
I just talked to her about a half hour ago. Her proofs had arrived. Then she was on her way to the hospital to catch Kelly and get his opinion.
Well, great. I should see her there, then. I have to stop by Cedars as well, if Amanda lets me go, that is.
You're not suffering any after effects from that fight, are you?
No. Physical after effects, luckily. Anyway, I better go find Amanda. Thanks for the advance word on her mood.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, Josh.
Mark, how you doing?
Hello.
Oh, hello.
May I join you if I promise to study my own notes and not distract you?
I'd love it, but only if you promise to talk and not study. Frankly, my mind's a blur, trying to sift through all these facts and figures that Amanda insists on being current on.
Okay, conversation only. As a matter of fact, I'm suffering from the same problem with all the information I'm trying to cram into my brain before I leave for London tomorrow.
Oh, London. I envy you that trip. London's always been a place I've wanted to visit.
I think you and London would get along famously.
Oh, why do you say that?
Well, because London has both beauty and an unshakable dignity. And I think the same can be said of you, Mrs. Richards.
Well, thank you. It's a nice compliment.
You know that's the second time I've seen you blush.
And both times you've been the cause of it.
But after I'd made that suggestion to Ellen, I really felt like I'd gone much too far.
I had no idea what you were going to propose to Alan to try to repair his relationship with Amanda, but I think it was very nice of you to want to make a suggestion like that you cared enough.
I can't begin to tell you how much I'd like to see Amanda pull herself up out of the situation she's struggling against now. There was a time in my life, and not too very long ago either, when I felt like the whole world was crashing in around me. I couldn't trust in or believe in anyone. So I know how that pain feels. You see, if I were Alan, I'd sign over those stocks to Amanda just to make her know that if she trusts people again, she won't be hurt.
Mark, you know, you have done more to help Amanda than anyone I know. I see signs of it every day. I'm not nearly as worried about her as I have been.
Well, if that's true, I couldn't be happier.
It is.
Good.
Oh, my goodness. Do you know we've been talking for half an hour?
Really? That's incredible.
I had no idea.
I didn't either. I guess that's because it's so easy to talk to you, Miss Richards.
Well, thank you, but, you know, I'm still supposed to come up with a single proposal out of all these facts and figures, and all I've got is a list of recommendations that's out of control. I think Amanda's going to fire me this time for sure.
In school, did you ever ask anybody to help you out with a composition?
No, not quite. But I remember copying the answers to a science quiz from a boy who was, oh, God, he was a real genius. And getting an A+ in a subject I knew nothing about. Why do you ask?
Well, now, I'm not asking you to do anything unethical, mind you, but if you'd let me have a look at that with a fresh eye, I'd probably be able to come up with that single proposal you're looking for.
Are you serious?
Sure.
I'd be eternally grateful.
Besides, it's much better than having you fired. Let's have a look.
That's true. Here you go.
Okay.